One of my viewers requested that I do a head-to-head comparison between the Smith Wesson M&P Competitor Metal HD and the Polymer, right? And I got both of them here. The Polymer, the Competitor Metal HD. He wanted me to test both guns to see if we're gonna get an edge with the Competitor Metal HD, if my draws are gonna be slower because of the weight. I'm gonna do a drill with some transitions to see what kind of transition times that we get between the two, whether or not one is better than the other. We're gonna look at the splits to see which one which one is gonna give you the edge. Does the Competitor Metal HD allow you to run better or worse? Well, we're gonna find out. So I'm going to run the build drill. What other drill to test your draw speed, splits, right? We're gonna time transitions. We're gonna look at the splits. And then we're gonna look at, more importantly, we're gonna look at hit factor, right, to see which gun actually, allows the shooter to get a better hit factor overall. So we're gonna put it to the test, a couple of drills, and then we'll see how it goes. All right, Competitor Metal HD. We're gonna do a build drill and see what we do. Stand by. All right, this was a 188 with the Competitor Metal HD build drill. Let's go check out the results. All right, so we got all alphas and a 188. Time to draw. Let's look at the times live. First shot, 106. 19 split, 17 split, 15, 16, 15. So an average of like 16 split. All right, so that was the Competitor Metal HD. All right, we got the Polymer and we're running a build drill. Stand by. All right. We got a 185. All right, so this is the Polymer. I was slightly faster. I mean, just a hair faster. So we got 5 alphas and 1 Charlie. So on hit factor, obviously, I'm going to be 2 points down. Hit factor, 2 points down. We got 30 points. So that'd be 28 points divided by my 1.85. That'll give me that hit factor. But on the Competitor Metal HD, I was 1.88. So slightly slower. But I had all alphas, right? So 30 points on the hit factor. So time on target was 106. So exact same time with the Metal HD. So that didn't really, so the draw basically was the same. So even with the added weight of the Competitor Metal HD, my draw time is still the same. I really don't feel like I'm any slower or sluggish because it's heavier, right? And then my splits on the Polymer, we got 20, 17, 14, 13, 15. So slightly faster split, just a hair faster. And this is why I'm seeing the slight advantage on time per se. But to be fair, I have an Apex trigger on here, which is lighter than the stock Metal HD trigger. So in all honesty, the stock trigger runs just fine. It actually feels pretty good. Like I said in my previous video, the only complaint that I would have with that trigger is that it has slightly a little longer take up than this one, but it's really not that bad. Nothing to really complain about, but we still got to find something to complain about, right? What I'm noticing is that with the added weight of the Competitor Metal HD, it just feels so much better. I can hold on to it better because of the added weight. It just feels much better in the hand. So Competitor Metal HD. All right, that was a 239. 2 Charlies on this one, 2 alphas, and Alpha Charlie. All right, so we're gonna do the Blake drill round 2. All right, that was 229. If you guys can see it. All right, let's go check out the results. 2 Charlie. Yeah, it didn't break the purse. So 2 Charlies, Alpha Charlie, and 2 Alpha. So we got, once again, 3 Alpha and 3 Charlie. We are gonna run the polymer Blake drill. Let's see how we do. That was a 247. 247 with the polymer. So I'm a little bit slower with the polymer. Well, we'll see. Let's go check out the score. We have Alpha Charlie, and Alpha Charlie. Polymer Blake drill, round 2. Stand by. All right, 252. That was a 252. So we got 2 Alphas. We got 2 Alphas. And we got Alpha Charlie. All right, so that was the Blake drill. We're gonna run 2-2, reload 2-2. We're gonna push ourselves, more transitions, reloads, and let's see which gun performs better. We got the Metal HD. We got 2 targets, and we're gonna do 2 rounds each, reload, re-engage, and then we'll look at, hit factor, times, splits, and everything else in between. Stand by. This was a 4-4-1 with the Metal HD. Let's go check out. What we got. 3 Alpha, 1 Charlie. 3 Alpha, 1 Charlie. That was a 4-3-5 on round 2 with the Metal HD. Let's go look at what we got. 2 Alpha, 2 Charlie, and we got 3 Alpha, 1 Charlie. Stand by. It was a 4-5-6. We got 3 Alpha, 1 Charlie, and we got 2 Alpha, 2 Charlie. Poly, round 2.5. I forgot to write down the stats for the previous string, so I got to reshoot this one. All right, this was a 486. Let's go see what we got. 2 Alpha, 2 Charlies, and we got all Alphas here. So that's 6 Alphas, 2 Charlies. All right, so the verdict, after running all the numbers across all the drills, the data is pretty clear. The Metal HD takes it. All right, what surprised me is that the Metal HD didn't just win recoil, it won transitions, draw speed, and reload efficiency too. And the extra weight isn't slowing it down, it's stabilizing it. So if your goal is maximum performance on the clock, the Metal HD objectively delivers higher efficiency. Now the Polymer 5-inch is still a solid option, right? It's a capable gun, but the data shows that the Metal HD performs at a higher level under pressure. So if we're talking pure shootability, recoil speed, stability, consistency, the Metal HD wins this one. All right. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know which ones you got picked. I'll go with the Metal HD.